Perfect. So you can just listen, but this is going to be recorded, by the way. So anything that we're going through, you can rewatch. The first half will probably be edited, FYI, so this won't be very long. All right,
Okay.
so today we're just going to go over call to order, approval of last previous minutes from before, our treasurer's report, committee reports, old business, new business, announcements, questions, and then adjournment, so real quick, my name is Gigi Endersby. I am the president and secretary of the Booster Club. I am a small business owner. I own a small lash studio called Atelier Lash and Brow. I'm also a corporate educator for a company called Extreme Lashes. Mike Lavergne is not present, but he is our treasurer. He is also a small business owner. And Liliana, did I say your name correctly? Is it Liliana? Okay,
Iliana.
beautiful. Iliana.
Yes, there you go.
That is beautiful. Who's your daughter? Or do you have a daughter?
A son, Haskell.
A son.
Haskell Garza.
Haskell. Okay. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So just real quickly, the last meeting minutes was called by Martha Wright on November 12th. That is where she had nominated myself as president. It was seconded by Mike Lavergne. I was also nominated by Martha as secretary, and it was seconded by Mike Lavergne. And then Mike Lavergne was nominated as treasurer by Martha Wright, and it was seconded by myself. So those are that's our board currently. Our treasurer's report, I will be giving that. So our start of our balance was $5,526.35. We were able to collect donations from the last show that we had, which was the fall show. And that was $593.45. Our expenses for our fall show came up to $5,007.77. So currently we do have balance in our account for $858.03. We still have some t-shirts. Teachers. Oh, and sorry, we are being joined by Ernesto and Miss Morgan Joyner. You may not know offhand, teachers, but do we still have some t-shirts to sell?
We do. Yes.
Do. Okay. And then whenever later on, whenever you get a chance tomorrow, this week, if you have a moment to just give me a update to our inventory, just to get an idea, and I can put that into the square. Yes, and then currently we have no memberships, sponsorships, and this is, and then we do still have our Sign Up Genius for our volunteers for our December 9th Junior High Festival. So we currently only have one fundraiser, which I just kind of launched today, just to launch for our, it's the hashtag Giving Tuesday, which happens once a year. And it was just kind of a good time to see, just putting on the books, kind of a soft launch for the for donations. I do have a donation link to help raise money for the spring musical. And then let's see, we don't really have any other fundraising business, and then we'll get into the event planning. I know we have currently one volunteer. Let's see. Yes, so currently we have one volunteer signed up. I know there's been a few people that were interested in signing up. I just need to probably get with them just to get them to sign up, to find out what time slots. Again, that is through Genius. I'm sorry, Sign Up Genius. And Iliana, have you received any of the emails? And you can just shake your head up and down if you did or not.
Yes, I did.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I just want to make sure. That was my biggest concern is everybody getting emails, or is it going to spam, or what's happening there? So I just want to make sure. And then, like I said, today I did launch our Giving Tuesday with a link to donate. And we do want to ask friends and family with that link, and I'll send that out in an email for either later today or tomorrow, and we can share that link for anybody who would love to donate towards our spring musical. We also I have a QR code up there. All right, so new business. I had an idea of doing an email campaign. And I remember when Morgan was in school, that was something that they did ask of us, was to submit like 10 emails. And part of that is, you know, it's all in the numbers, right? Like the more we have for a database, the more we can reach out. Of course, there's only a small percentage that will actually respond, and then even a smaller percentage that will probably donate. So being able to get these numbers by asking our students to submit at least 10 emails, and then we can build up our email so that we can send out newsletters, also keep people updated. And again, this is just an idea, and that's something that I actually went ahead and did a like a Google form, and I can share with you guys that once the meeting's over. But any ideas? Does that sound? How does that sound to you guys as far as doing that email campaign? Awesome. And then I also had an idea for monthly recurring like memberships and sponsorships. Since we don't have a ton of time, that was an idea that I had because having that stable monthly stream of revenue just kind of helps keep our budget a little bit more solid, you know. And I do have a ton of ideas with sponsorships. You know, for example, as you can see here, I've got this virtual background. We can put sponsors all over here. We don't have to just have the you know, our logo, but that was something that we can offer as a, you know, level of sponsorship, that their logo can be put on, you know, virtual background. Other things like like a certificate that said that they sponsors us. What was the other thing? Memberships. Just acknowledgement during meetings of their sponsorships. At some point, you know, adding them to the playbill just as a logo, not necessarily as an ad, but just a logo, because we can also do playbill ads just as a separate thing. But again, those are just some ideas that I had. And once I can, you know, kind of break this down into more like tiers, then I can send that out and kind of just get some ideas from you guys and solidify that probably at the next meeting. Same thing with memberships. Sponsorship versus membership. Sponsorships would be your businesses, memberships would be individuals. So that would be the differences. Of course, the packages would be different from, you know, a business versus a, you know, individual. So, and then my other business that I wanted to bring up was concession food donations. I also have a sign up genius form for that. And just wanting to get some other ideas of, things that we should include in there or things we can take off or include. And then any other concession food suggestions. So, did anybody have any other recommendations for discussion, possibly? No? Okay, let's move it along. So,
just real quick, that
yes.
junior high festival it's a big money raiser, and it's a big event, and I've talked to the kids about it before, but we really pushed it quite a bit this week. We already have right now 167 students signed up from the junior highs, and there's still, I think, 5 middle schools are waiting to get on board as well. So we will have a captive audience, and so if we could also get I'd like to be able to share that sign up genius with the students as well, because if it's small things that they can donate to the cause, that could be good
Absolutely.
too.
Yes, I will. Once the meeting's over, then I will email all that to you. So how many did you say already we have signed up?
167 middle school and elementary. So we have 5th graders coming too.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I really had no idea like numbers. How so that definitely gives me an idea and breakdown of how much food. And then as far as judges and like do you know how many will
right
be
now we're sitting at about 30.
Okay, so we'll need about to give me an idea of how much food, because we're doing breakfast and lunch. Okay, so 30 judges. Okay, that gives me a good idea. Yes.
Yeah. Something that we did last year, and I think South does this as well, is or I got the idea from them, should I say, is they just give the kids a little ticket and they say, with this, you can go get yourself something from the concession stand. So, you go get yourself a thing of nachos or a hot dog or whatever the case may be.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, that way we don't have to make a whole separate thing for them. Yeah.
And the tickets now, do those tickets get like reimbursed, or is that considered like money for them, kind of like complimentary, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's pumped for them. That way they don't, because yes, since it's
Gotcha.
volunteer time, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And then how many tickets do you think, like, each
as of
kid?
right now, we're sitting at about 30 or so judges, student judges, but I would
Oh, this is the judges.
Yeah, and those are the
okay.
Yeah, so I say judges, but they're all students.
Okay. So basically giving the tickets to the judges, and then they can use that for any like food items.
Yeah.
Okay. And the kids they're coming and they're purchasing.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Whenever you say kids, I'm like, oh, the kids are.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, that was a little confusing. Yeah, sorry about that.
No.
We have 2 different groups of kids. So the junior high kids will be, we will take their money gladly.
Okay.
So they will be purchasing concessions and lunch and all that good stuff. And our students, the high school students, will comp their lunch.
Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, that's cool. Perfect. Okay, cool. Are we still going to have a hospitality suite, or no? Is that just going to be all inclusive with the stand, I guess?
If we could have something for the coaches, I think that'd be nice.
Okay. Okay.
But you know, we'll see what we can get donated and what will work.
Okay. Cool. No, that'll work. I was just getting an idea if the coaches, how many coaches do you think?
I believe it's 10.
Okay.
Let's see, GPFAA, Powell, Garner, Bannon, Adams, Reagan, Truman, YMLA, Gypsy. So somewhere around 10.
Okay. Cool. That gives me an idea of just how much food we'll be needing. And like I said, I will get you the link to the concession food donations, and then getting an idea, because I think I sent you a copy of like so far, like what I just had for for donations, and if you have any more ideas, just let me know. And like I said, if you have any other ideas, or Iliana, if you have any ideas, you can also text it to me when it comes to concession foods. So
okay, I'll go ahead and keep your number saved. I know you caught me off guard this time.
No,
so.
I know. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate you showing up. I really do. I just want to let you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
No
much.
worries.
I really do. Thank you. Okay, so I will send. I have a lot of predictability when it comes to things. Don't worry about the people. This is just part of the template. This is my staff, everyone. I'm kidding. Okay, so I will send y'all the link and the QR code for the sign up for the food donations, and then
Where is the festival going to be hosted?
Here at the high school.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's not this Saturday, it's the Saturday after that, December 9th.
Okay.
Yeah. Haskell helped out with it last year, and he served as a judge. It was on his birthday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he showed up. I was like, I don't know if he's going to be here. And then sure enough,
he actually did. You know, I told him, okay, what do you want to do for your birthday? He's like, I got things I got to do. And I'm like, okay. I was like, are you sure you don't want to do anything? He's like, no, I got to go to school. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, go do your thing, you know. So
and yeah, it was on a Saturday. It was his birthday, and he like went home, and he said that I think it was his dad or his grandpa. Somebody had made him a giant burger, and he was so excited about that. And then he still came back, and he judged more rounds in the afternoon. And
you've got a great memory.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to give him a round of applause for being such a great kid. Yay! I love that. What a great guy. Aw, that's awesome. Awesome. You have to tell him we said thank you.
I'll let him know.
Oh, okay. Well, so yes, it will be on the December the 9th, and we would love to have you if you can't stay for the entire time, you know, or if you aren't able to, if you have other people that you can pass along this link to, you know, grandparents, you know, friends or something, siblings or
okay.
I know honor students need volunteer hours. So FYI, if you've got any students that are needing to make volunteer hours, we'll sign off on those hours so that they will have some needed hours for their criteria. So something to think about. So I will also, like I said, work on the sponsorship membership packages. That is something I'm also kind of like playing around with Square. I'm trying to get that really figured out because Square does have the capability. I'm trying to do it without having to upgrade and pay any extra fees or anything. But I might, instead of using Square, might have to use Stripe if I can't get it to do the monthly reoccurrings without having to pay like an extra fee for it. Because I know, because I have memberships through my studio, and I do use it. I do it through Stripe, which is another merchant service. So I know it works through them, and it's not like an extra fee or anything. So like I said, I would rather have it all inclusive within Square. But again, that's just something that is just my idea. If you all have other thoughts about it, or if you're not sure, just let me know. It's nice to have that reoccurring coming in. And like I said, whether it's $5, $10, $50, 25, I've been, I know a lot of times I've been listening to podcasts and they've said, $25 has been like a pretty average amount that people are doing for reoccurring monthlies. And you figure that times just, 10, and that times, a month times 12, months. So just something to think about. Like I said, I haven't implemented anything. I'm just putting together these ideas. And like I said, once I finalize, I'll send, some emails out and kind of get an idea of what you guys think. Great. Like I said, I will send you guys the link for the sign up Genius. And then also teachers, how do y'all feel about the 10 email campaign, just to build up a database for emails? I'll send you the Google form for that. And like I said, if you have other thoughts, just let me know. We are running.
I think, is something that Morgan had wanted to get started, is even just a database like phone numbers for parents, because we have a remind for kids, right? So the kids get these messages, but we'd like to be able to send those same announcements and stuff out to parents. That way it's not like sometimes the messages get lost
missed.
or right. So if parents could get those same rehearsal times, show times, all that good stuff.
Yes. And that's what I really want to build, is to be able to kind of like fill that gap between the students and our parents, and be able to keep them updated between you guys and me. Hopefully, redundancy will hopefully, make it to them.
And I think that's one of the issues that I had last year. Haskell kept on telling me, hey, I have practice, I have theater, I have this, I have that. And I'm like, where's the reminders? Where's the notifications? I'm like, I'm not aware of anything. And he's like, Mom, the teacher told me, he texted me, it's on the group chat. And I'm just like,
but not
okay.
The parents.
Yes. And I'm like, well, as long as I know you're in school, I'm like, hey, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know exactly. And that's why I've kind of wanted to be able to build this database, right? Because again, parent, once I'm still a parent, but my daughter's Morgan, and she was in theater, same thing. There was just kind of this gap between what they knew and then what actually got told to us as parents, and that's hard. I felt like there were times that things were better because we could subscribe to a calendar, and so I'm trying to keep up with the calendar. So we are about to run out of seconds here. So FYI, I just want to let you guys know I will send all that to you. And then don't forget, we have our Mamma Mia musical February 8th. We'll also need some helpers for concessions, but that won't be until February. And then congratulations to some of our national qualifiers. And then we do have a website and calendar. So we also have a few social media.
Good.
And so definitely look into subscribing into our social media. Any questions or